Camila Greenberg. She's gonna perform some spoken word poetry. She's amazing. She's gonna perform a little bit later too. So let's have her up right now and give her some love.
Yay!
It's my prime! It's all the way up. Okay, great. Okay. So first, I just want to take a second to close our eyes and sort of meditate on love for the world and everything that's been going on the past couple weeks. I think we need to send energy and love to everyone that's been affected by the tragedies and also those who caused the tragedies, because Lord knows they need love. Hear the message from the beautiful yogi. You are love, all is love. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get started. I want everyone to just go on the ride with me and be open to it. We want to start a revolution, but must unite to succeed. So if we're teaming up, here are fun facts about me. Yellow is my favorite color. It's the energy of the sun, the solar plexus, Tweety Bird, and summer fun. You could say I'm quite happy, a cheerful chick. Sometimes it brightens days, other times makes people sick. And the reactions reflected had me a bit worried, because my joy is their joy, so how'd it cause such a flurry? See, 9 years ago today, I was in a different headspace, repeating the recordings of destructive head tapes, losing more and more sanity every day I awoke, spiraling down tunnels with no in case of emergency rope. There was no way out, I just had to come awake, accept responsibility if I wanted to escape. See, I know what I've accomplished, I can feel it in my cells. It's not for everyone to know, but it's of me to be of help. I rose from the dark to contribute to this world. So if it's joy I choose, then get over it, boys and girls. Today, I'm gonna be the light I was born to be. Give even more of the best of me. Set sail across each ocean with every intention from devotion. Today and every day, I'm going to choose joy.
Woo! Yeah!
Despite what the media wants, despite how I was raised, despite the continuous ways that I've been shamed, because I have come into my power. That's right, ladies, this is my finest hour. I have filled my cup, so I will never need his. I am committed to this road of following bliss. I gave up my ideas of freedom to finally be free, and now I'm communing with the deepest parts of me, which is you, which is us, which is love. I am in love. I live it, I breathe it, and when I see a tunnel that escapes from it, though I may begin from time to time, the purpose is merely to remind, because living as light means experiencing the dark, which is you, which is us, which is merely a soul lacking love. So I stand before you to love you, to light you up just long enough to be reminded of who you really are, just long enough for you to be among the stars. Stop waiting in line for a purpose to be given and give a purpose a home for it to live in. Wake up, come alive, because the world needs you, and now is the time.
Yeah!
You know, I really believe in all this hippie shit, that heaven is only an ohm away, and lavender oil keeps the crazy at bay, that my third eye opens from time to time, and my second chakra keeps the men in line. I believe that sage clears my home and keeps me safe, that my aura is the only protection I need today. But what about when shit happens and you need to fill that hole? You know, the one inside you that usually contains your soul, that vulnerable space where nothing seems to fit, like your Goldilocks, and your ego just won't quit. So you grab that bottle of gin and the cigarette too, but then you realize that shit just won't do, so you call up that friend. You know, the one that helps you hide, that meets you under covers, but never looks you in the eye. And then they leave, and that hole's still there, taunting you with angst and scaring you with fear. So you run to the kitchen and you search for that cake, because sugar's not a drug. Oh, wait. See, this hunger isn't human. It's not of this skin. The only thing that can fill the hole is the God light within. So stop resting on your morals and your judgments and your sins. Because when shit goes down, all you've got is what's within. And that emptiness can fill with love and light and peace, but you need to be willing to sit with the empty. You need to be willing to sit with the empty. We're a culture of growth and expansion at a rate that we are not ready for. So I ask you, how can you expand if you do not have room to? The goldfish needs a tank big enough for it to grow. A fish cannot expand in the fishbowl we used to know, and plants can't grow their roots in a planter made for a seed. The planter needs to understand everything that plant could be. And I lost the words.
Yeah!
So we're moving on. All right, it's again time for some hard truths. So here's the thing. I never really fit in, and I'm sure you know what I mean. I was always too skinny or too nerdy or too bitchy or too flirty. I was outcasted by the popular girls, shamed by the thespian tribe, shunned by my own brother. Even my teacher would see me and hide because I asked too many questions. I demanded too much truth. In a society built on lies, that can make people not like you. I tried to be everything they wanted me to be. I gained weight for jealous friends. I got quiet to appease, said fuck it to my classes. No more raised up hand. If you want an easy job, then fuck it, lazy I am. And the world reflected what they had boxed me in to be. So I started rebelling and smoking some weed. I did everything I could to fit into this half-assed world. I acted like a boss, but I was a scared little girl. This society is not real. And I wish I would have known. Now I'm free of judgment, free to own my throne. But I want every child, and deep down every soul, to understand their truth is their motherfucking gold. Truth is that we're love. And love does not read labels. Love does not know shame or numbers on a scale. Love would never put you inside of a box. Love is the key to the truth chest that's been locked. We live in our heart, but we escaped through the mind, trained to judge each other and defend what's claimed as mine. But I am done with this shit. This is not how we're meant to live. Looking for what's wrong, to separate from her and him, we were meant to live together in harmony and joy, but the only smiles I see come after some drug of our choice. We need to take some action because the world is crying out, and there wasn't help then, but the time for Earth is now. For every child who never fit in, for all the teachers who are unfairly paid, for the uneducated humans who think Trump will save the day, for the boys who must act tough and the girls who starve themselves, for the parents who are trying but can't find real food on any shelves, for the animals we murder just to enjoy the taste, for the elderly who suffer and then get carelessly put away, for the prisoners stuck in a system that wouldn't help them if they tried, for the trees that we cut down that are trying to save our lives. This is the reason why we need to end the fight. So, no more ignorance is bliss. That's what got us here. It's time we join in love to alleviate the fear.
Yeah!
I think I'm gonna do one more and then I'll be back on at 150. I want to take a second to extend some gratitude. For those who've shown up in my life, thank you. You made it past all the walls I built around me, and you saw the good only God could see. You didn't always have the right words or advice, but you showed up when I needed you, eye to fucking eye. See, humans like to talk a lot and analyze, but words have no value until fully realized. I'm surrounded by promises that break as quickly as they leave the lips from which they came, and I'm swimming in gestures and thoughtful notions, sentiments yet to be acted upon in said ocean, because presence is key. And presents don't mean shit to me. If you can never share the air I breathe, then you do not understand love. Then you are too scared to show up, because lies don't live in presents. In fact, they die in seconds when we're face to face. So I'm all about the day to day. Where are you? Show up with your anger. Show up with your shame. Show up with your sadness any fucking way. Just show up. Because we need real relationships. In this society of technology and false media biographies, we need communication and some long ass eye contact, because I can't remember the last time I was really looked at. Woo! We need to be here for those we claim to love, because showing up is the giving and the birthplace of trust. The difference between boy and man, woman and girl, the difference that can change this whole fucking world. Show up with your shit, together or not. Because that's not what they remember. They remember your shit's what they forgot. They remembered you were there when no one else came through, that every day you're present whether or not they needed you. See, I want to say thanks, because showing up is a simple act, but it has profound effects that have indeed stayed intact. And I want to make this promise to show up for you more, because I know what it's like when no one's at your door. And texts aren't enough. Facebook messages don't show love. Words are really nice, but I want to show up for you, for God, for the way we were before we all forgot. So here I am, grateful and present, because that's the key that unlocks acceptance.
Yeah!
See you later, all. My name is Camila Greenberg. I'm on YouTube, so there you go. And my website is CamilaGreenberg.com. CamilaGreenberg.com.
Yeah! Woo, thank you! Thank you!
Get on here later too if you want to hear her again today. Yay! Thanks for coming, Camila. She came all the way from LA, so we're so blessed to have her. So we're going to be having a lot of open mics time today. So I know all of you have an amazing voice and you have something to share with the community, and you just, like, if you have something that some sort of passion you want to share with us today, please come see us, even right now.